A semi overturns off Interstate 90 onto U.S. Highway 52, closing the northbound ramp and causing an emergency alert from the Rochester Office of Emergency Management, instructing people to stay away from the area because a hazardous materials release had occurred. When our crew got to the scene tonight, this is what we saw. This was just after 7:30. We could see the semi in the ditch with smoke coming from it. You can see multiple emergency crews on the scene. While in the area, that's when our team got that hazardous materials release message. You can see the semi right there with some smoke coming from it. Now let's take a look this evening. This is what the scene looks like now. Our drone was able to capture the large number of emergency vehicles still there cleaning up the scene here tonight. I was able to speak with the Assistant Fire Chief, Caleb Fine, earlier tonight, and I asked him what the semi was carrying. He said he didn't have that information at this hour, but he says whenever large quantities of something spills, the department will take all precautions possible. Now our Emma Esteb joins us live, a safe distance from where the semi turned on its side. And I know, Emma, you saw the semi turned over earlier tonight. Have you spoken with anyone at this hour to learn more about what the semi was carrying?
Hey Cami, yes, we're still at the scene again. I was here about 2 hours ago and it was still lively as it is now, and I was able to speak with someone who works with the Minnesota Department of Transportation, and he told me that all he knows right now it was a rollover semi, again carrying that hazardous chemicals. And so then I also went and spoke with some firefighters, and they told me they weren't allowed to share what hazardous material was in the semi-truck. And I also asked if I was able to go a little bit closer, and I was told I was not allowed to go closer to the scene. And I also reached out to the Minnesota State Patrol, who I was told was spearheading this issue right now. And so I'm still waiting to hear back from them. But again, a lot of people, I'm sure, are wondering what this hazardous chemical is. At the time, we are not sure. I will continue to ask and work and figure out what is going on with the situation. But again, I was here over 2.5 hours ago and the scene was still lively. And we were also told by one of the firefighters that this ramp is still closed, so if you are traveling this way, the ramp is still closed. Again, you can see a lot of these emergency lights and a lot of these emergency vehicles still working and trying to just investigate what's going on. So Cami, that's all I know right now. Again, we're going to continue to work and figure out what exactly is going on. But live in Rochester, I'm at Esteb KIMT News 30.
And Emma, when you were in that area, you got the call you heard and you drove over there. You got that alert on your phone, because I didn't get that alert. So was it only for folks that were in that area?
Yes. So I was actually driving on the other side of this highway, and it buzzed on my phone, kind of like an Amber Alert
Sure.
on my phone. And both of the drivers were in the car, and we both got that notification that basically said, "Do not get out of your car. Dangerous chemicals are in the area." Yeah. So it was on my phone like an alert.
All right, Emma, thank you so much. This, of course, is a developing story. We'll keep you updated on air. And if we learn more after this broadcast, we, of course, will keep you up to date online and on the KIMT News 3 app. Let's turn to